you for joining us today. I'm Kim Best with the City of Goldsboro. Joining me is Jose Martinez, Public Works Director for the City of Goldsboro, and two gentlemen from the company called Hydro Structures. We have Brandon Sykes and Philip Martindale. They are here with me to talk about a smoke testing that's going to be happening in Goldsboro, North Carolina. This is Sanitary Sewer Line smoke testing here in the City of Goldsboro. So let's find out more about the whys and the hows. Will you tell me, Jose, a little bit more about why are we doing a smoke testing of our sanitary sewer lines?
Absolutely. Well, smoke testing is one of the easiest and most cost-effective ways to find out where breaks are in the pipe. So what we're looking for is where any place where the pipe is cracked, broken, or just missing. Sometimes our pipes and sanitary sewer has been here, well, since Goldsboro has been here for 100 years, some areas, and sometimes the pipes just deteriorate.
Right.
So these areas where there's openings is where stormwater, rainwater, and groundwater can get into the pipes, and that's not what we really want to have. So
you're being very proactive. It's sort of a preventative measure.
Absolutely. It's a whole lot more cost effective if we can go ahead and find these potential problems now than wait till an accident happens. So if there's a break in the pipe, what we're going to get is, of course, the water that I was just talking about, but soil will also get swept into the pipe, and that leaves a void, an opening. And eventually, if that void gets big enough, the streets are going to fall, streets are going to collapse, and then we have a emergency fix, and it's a higher cost fix.
Right.
So if we can find these potential problems ahead of time, we can go ahead and schedule it, make it more convenient for citizens, as well as costless to fix it.
Right. Well, Brandon, will you tell me a little bit more about your company? Hydro Structures will be the one doing the actual process here in the city. So tell us a little more about your company.
Hydro Structures is a utility evaluation and engineering company founded in 1999. Our corporate headquarters is in Pittsboro, North Carolina. We've got offices in Virginia Beach and Baltimore, Maryland. We do really concentrate a lot on sewer evaluation, and smoke testing is one of the techniques that we're very familiar with. The city has contracted with us to perform this service for you. Basically, when we go out and we begin smoke testing, we have a mechanical blower that introduces smoke into the sewer system, and it's a brilliant white smoke, and anywhere there's a break or leak or missing pipe that Jose was talking about, the smoke will escape, and it'll come out of the ground, it'll come out of storm drains, yards, grass.
So it could potentially be anywhere.
Yes.
Well, Philip, can you tell us a little bit more about the actual process of what the community will see?
Yeah, our crews will be introducing smoke into the sewer line with a blower. When the smoke escapes through the ground, it could be in your yard, or it could be on top of your house to your vent pipe. And our crews will be using a digital camera to go around flagging these areas and taking pictures and gathering data. They'll be easily identified. They'll be in trucks logoed with Hydro Structures. So, but yeah, they'll be walking the streets and through your yards, sometimes your backyards, taking pictures.
So we'll know that it's Hydro Structures because they'll actually have on their uniform. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, this will be happening in different areas within the city of Goldsboro. Mm-hmm. And on our website, of course, we have actual maps showing which areas and in which week this process will be taking place. So we just want to inform the community to make sure they're aware that Hydro Structures will be all around the city. We'll have people from Public Works with them most of the time as well. And I believe we're going to also have fire trucks in different areas. They're mainly just to show that you all are with the city, that you are contracted with the city in case any type of emergency were to take place, which we're not expecting at all. Tell us more about what people can expect and preventative things that they can do in their home so it will not enter their homes.
Sure. Mainly what they need to do is fill their P-traps with water, which would any floor drain, sink drain, your bathtub. Just go around and turn the faucet on for 30 seconds and fill those P-traps. Once the P-trap fills with water, it will prevent the smoke or any odor, and that's what a P-trap is designed to do, is to prevent sewer odor from entering your home. So if you fill the P-trap, it will also prevent the smoke from entering your home.
Okay, so like if I'm at a sink, and I open the cabinet and look under the sink, there's like an
That
S-shaped
U-shaped
or
pipe
U-shaped pipe,
is your
and
P-trap.
that is the P-trap. So if you turn your faucet on for 30 seconds, now water has gone through that pipe, so we don't have to worry about smoke coming in that particular area because it's
Right.
been used recently.
And a
Is
lot
that
of times,
correct?
yes, and a lot of times where it comes in is the bathroom that you haven't used
Okay.
lately. You know, it's one in the back of the house that nobody uses.
So that's definitely the one we ought
Yeah,
to.
but you're definitely
unwater.
going to get some smoke out of your vent stack on your roof. All the sewer, all the plumbing in your house is tied to a vent stack to allow air into your sewer so it works. So when you flush the toilet, it creates, flushes, goes
Right,
down.
right.
So you may see smoke coming out of your rooftop. And if you
So
do,
we don't need to panic, we don't need to get upset thinking that something is on fire or something is wrong if you see or witness this type of smoke. Now tell us a little more about this smoke and what it looks like and what it smells like so people can differentiate.
It's a liquid smoke, and it's made by Toco Oils from Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's just a mineral oil. It's a white. It's white in color, white to gray in color. It's non-toxic, non-staining, and prevents no fire hazard.
So it's not going to harm humans or your animals.
Right.
It
No.
is non-toxic. It will not hurt humans or animals at all.
It doesn't smell like something's on fire. It has a distinct smell, but not a smell of wood burning or of a
Right.
house fire. So
Right, okay. So when this is happening during the week of November the 18th and the week of December the 2nd, it's going to happen in different areas throughout Goldsboro. If they see smoke of any kind, if they have a question, 911 is what you call.
Correct.
If you feel like your house could be on fire, you don't take any chances. If it's an emergency situation, you take the time to call 911 first.
Correct.
But we just are trying to make people aware that this particular smoke is non-toxic. It is not because of a fire. It is not going to hurt your animals or humans. And with a matter of minutes, it'll be gone away. And this all has to do with the testing of sanitary sewer lines. Now, tell us some other places that people may see this smoke around town.
you can see it coming out of a catch basin on the side of the road, curb inlet. You can see it coming out of your yard where your service from your house ties into the sewer main.
Manholes all around the community.
lids.
Manhole covers, great.
Okay, so people are probably going
You're
to see
going to
smoke.
notice it.
You're going to notice
If you're
it.
there,
Absolutely.
yeah. And another thing, if you're at work or around town and not home when we come through, you probably won't even know that we're there. But you may, if you're there when we're doing it, you'll see some smoke.
And you're not required to be on site.
Okay.
No.
It's just going to take place in these areas all
Right.
across town anyway. But you're
Correct.
not required to be at home.
Right.
And your workers from hydro structures, they're not allowed to come in the homes
Correct.
of individuals in residential areas. So when this is happening, if people have questions, they'll need to come outside and ask them questions, but they're not allowed to come in the house.
Correct. And I suggest if you do need someone to take a look, either contact a representative from the fire department, police department, or the city.
Okay, now how are we letting individuals know of how this is happening and what areas this is happening in?
Our crews will be going door to door with a flyer, explaining in detail about the smoke and what we're doing, and it will have a phone number you can call if you have any questions. And when I say door to door, that's including residents and businesses.
Okay, so when we get to a business, especially a large business, you will go in and actually have a face-to-face with somebody that is in charge of their maintenance, whether
Exactly.
it's something as large as an industry or something of that size, of that nature. You'll go in and have a face-to-face.
Exactly. We want to talk to someone in person in a maintenance department or in some managerial position to let them know exactly what's going on.
Okay, and the individuals have also been notified that are representatives from large entities across the community by email. The newspaper's also been notified, as well as radio stations. So we're trying to get the word out just so people won't panic, they won't get upset, or they won't be afraid and think something is wrong. This is just a procedure and a process, and there's no danger involved for them or their pets or their homes, correct?
Correct.
Great. There are details on the website. That is goldsboronc.gov. There you can go and look. It's the first headline on the page. It says Sanitary Sewer Line Testing in Goldsboro. If you click on that link, it'll take you to a page that gives you this exact same information that we're sharing here. It also gives you maps showcasing which areas of Goldsboro will be done which weeks. You'll actually see detailed streets So you'll know if your area, your residential area is being smoke tested as well. If you have questions, there's a phone number on there, and the phone number is 910-690-7826. That'll be on the page. You'll actually be calling Philip. He'll be the one answering the questions if you have information that you would like to ask him. And remember, this smoke is non-toxic. It will not hurt you, your animals, or your home. It does not stain. But if you have a question and if you are concerned and think something is wrong at your home, do not hesitate to call 911. We do not want any issues or any mistakes, and we want to make sure that we will do our job, and we want to make sure that you take care of your home as well. So a few days before, run some water down all of your pipes, your sinks, your tubs, and that way you don't have to worry about smoke coming in the home quite as quickly. Correct, guys?
Correct.
Right.
Well, thank you. Did we miss anything?
I think we got it all.
I think we got it all. Remember, this sanitary sewer line smoke testing will begin November the 18th. It'll take place that entire week. And then, of course, it'll take place again December 2nd week. If you have questions, call the number that is up on the screen. And that is Hydro Structures. And the gentleman's name is Philip Martindale, and he's sitting right here, and he will answer all of your questions. Thank you so much for being with us, and this is the City of Goldsboro.